Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a game review type thing. It's a bit of a different one that I normally do of a game called Options Trader. The reason why I'm reviewing it is, well, I'll tell you because it's just how I am. So somebody bought me a coffee on my buy me a coffee thing, which is, as you probably know, for anybody who watches my stuff, you know I can't make any money even if I had 1 million subscribers. Suggested that I review this, so here I am. I'm reviewing it. I review anything, as you not know. So the web page is here. You can get to this by going here, and I think it's the same place, isn't it? But you can, because I got here and I got this by clicking on the link, but you can actually I'll explain to you in a minute. You can click the old drop down there, click on games, and then click options trading, which brings up this. So here we are. So I haven't got a clue what it's going to be like. Just so you know, as it's a bit different as opposed to other games. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not affiliated with anything of this stuff. I'm not affiliated with any of the games I play, to be brutally honest. If I could design a game, I'd be a millionaire, but unfortunately I can't. So here we go. So we're going to see how it goes. It's my honest opinion, as everyone knows, and we'll just go. There's a bit of a ticker going down here. Obviously, it's made with AI, and I've never done an AI review, to be honest. I tend to avoid them because I don't know, but I know that some people, I was reading in the YouTube channel of the person that they a lot of algorithms get my teeth in, algorithms are used anyway for trading, as opposed to back in the day when people just sat behind a desk and went buy, sell before computers existed. Okay, so what we got here? So we've got answer multiple choice questions to grow your net worth. Correct answers, well, hopefully it'll increase. Buy and sell assets. Random scenarios. Right, so here we go. We're going to have a go. And we've got this ticker going on. So obviously this is all about this is just a review. Well, I'm a different way of doing the review. So that's the review here as a review, which I won't be doing. I'll be doing my video and I'll post on the channel as I normally do. So we're going to go for it. I have, like I say, I have no idea. And also, by the way, I don't know anything about trading. I've done some. I did the Dope game, which is a weird simulation sort of trading game to do with selling dope. Bizarre game, but yeah, no. And I've done a couple of other things, but I've never actually done it for real. I you know, just let you know. I'm not a millionaire sitting here at home. Okay, so let's click start. So it says you have $5,000 starting capital. Choose your account type. Borrow funds. Right, I'm going to go with this one. Don't know. Haven't got a clue. Here we go. Oh, okay. That was the first question. How will you structure your wealth? Track your individual wealth. I'm kind of a safe person, so I'm going to go with this. I assume that's going a bit more further afield, so I'm going to go with safe. Oh, wait, that wasn't a question. Oh, okay. Here we go. So I've got $5,000. I'm a retail investor. I don't know what OWOL means. I've got cash. Margin. Oh, sorry. Right, I've turned it back onto thingy, onto cash. I didn't know what it would do. You hold a thing, call option on Tesla. it's like a foreign language to me. It's just like, okay, so a call option I think is when you ring somebody, not call, but that's what you're going to bid on. Profitable, yeah. And the closing bell, that's the Wall Street thing, isn't it? You're legally oh wait, I got it right. Oh, okay, let's go for next. I didn't realise I was doing anything. I was clicking on this cash thing here. I didn't realise. So I don't know what happened. Oh, I've got a few seconds. Oh, shit. Higher. I didn't realise there was a timer. I thought that when I was switching... Sorry about this. So, obviously, I've just ballsed it up already. But there you go. At least I'll give you my honest experience. So I was clicking this thing, trying to change the margin to if it was either cash or margin or whatever, thinking that this line that was down here was when I was changing this, but it wasn't. It was because you only had what 10 seconds to bid something. So that's kind of remember that. So I selected higher. Okay. What's the difference between implied volatility and historical? Yes. Yeah, I'm right. I've got the tick. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, I've just made $500. Get in there. I didn't really... Yep, that's cool. I don't know how many questions. Does it tell you how many questions you won? Okay. Here we go. 2 wins and 1 loss. Okay, right, yeah. I'm going to be a billionaire. Right, let's go. Oh, bollocks. The interesting thing with this, as I'm just going through the options here, through the questions, is if you don't know anything about trading, then you probably think you're at a disadvantage, because, you know, I don't know much about trading except that it happens and that's about it. On a side note, I remember years ago I was looking at seaweed. I know, weird or what, but I was looking at seaweed and I was like, oh, if I put some shares into this seaweed company, I'll make a fortune, because seaweed is used in everything, believe it or not, like oil. Yeah, what I was going to say was what I like about it is the fact that if you don't know what this is and you select this, instead of it going wrong and going on to the next thing, you're like, what the hell? It tells you what it is. And it tells you a little bit about it, like here. So not only does it tell you this is correct, so position size and is determining how much of your account to risk on a single trade, so you go, okay. But it tells you a little bit extra. Never risk more than 2 to 5% of your account on a single trade. Proper position size and protects you from cash flow. I suppose that makes sense. Why would you then shove out everything on this sizing thing? I suppose that's just like sizing up your opponents, if you know what I mean. It's hard to sort of describe. I'm trying to put it down into words that I can explain if I was to do this in my world, which is not this world. But let's go. Here we go. Yeah, I was debating this one here, but then I thought, well, European options probably do exist in the US market because there's EU companies, is there not? Is that not the same thing? Because just because you're in America or in London or where's the other one, Rotterdam or something like this, doesn't mean you can't do bidding for stuff that's in other countries. You know what I mean? If you're American, you can still bid whilst you're in Europe or something. I don't know. So most stock options are American style. Indexed options are European style. Okay. I know what the index is. That's the FTSE, isn't it? And things like that. See, I do know something. I'm making money, I think. No, wait. I haven't made any more money. Where's that 500 gone? Okay. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Looks like I've... Right. Okay. I didn't choose the right one. So... oh, that's not good, is it? Hang on, that wasn't the question. The question was, have I just jumped one? Wait, is it? I think it's just jumped. So basically, the question was: is you're going to buy something in Tesla? I think it was. So, or an Apple. So I selected the bottom one. Then it told me I was overdrawn. And now this question came in before I even. So this right. So here's a glitch for you if you watch. So basically, the question was about the Apple. I think it was saying which would you close, which would you do? And I thought, well, it'll be this close one down here because that's what you would want when you put the bid in and then you close it instantly straight away. I think so. That's what I selected. But then that thing came up and went away. But this question has already appeared and I'm already down again. So I don't know if this needs looking at because this has glitched into the second question, the next question, without me actually answering it. So I didn't answer this question. I answered the previous one. So there's a little glitch I would fix if I were you. Or maybe that's supposed to be how it is, but I don't think it should go to the next question. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Yes! Woohoo! Now I'm making money, but I'm not making the money, if that makes sense. Is it? Oh, because I've got no money. I'm in debt. Still, I'm making some... I'm making some... But that should be... Shouldn't that be reducing? I know I'm down $45,000, but surely that should be now 44,500. Should it not? Don't know. Strange one. Okay. Oh, bollocks. I don't know what a put option is. Maybe I wonder if you could have a I know it originally did start this off, but I'm thinking maybe in a weird way, could you put in brackets for some things like what a put is, a protective put has insurance for your stock position, but what is a put? Like how does the put thing work? You know what I mean? I don't know if you can maybe, I don't know because I don't do website or anything, but you know, like a link to something else, or maybe a glossary at the end, a glossary of all the different terms, so you know what this, because I don't even know what this means. Can I buy, I don't want to click on this now because I don't know if this is going to change the game. Let me, okay. So I'm going to return to the game. Right, let's click. So I think that's something else. Okay. Okay. So next, here we go. I don't even know what delta is. But again, it's just, I've just gone wrong again, and it's already given me the wrong, well, given the right answer for the next question, but I didn't even, you know what I mean? There's something a little bit screwy. So when I clicked the wrong one, I lost more money. But then this one's already jumped over, and it's like B and B. See, I'm glad because I've gained 500, but something just happened where it didn't. Unless that's no delta. Because that wasn't that a delta from before. So what's this? Don't know. Okay. Just there you go. I don't know what an NBBO spread is. Like I say, yeah. Oh bollocks! Oh, just because I just read about delta. That's why I was thinking of delta. This has also changed. It didn't change earlier, so it's changing again. Really? A theta? Okay. This is a whole new world to me. You know when you watch them on TV and stuff, and they're all standing there at the board and they're all yelling stuff and all that business, and you're thinking, what the hell are you all talking about? It's that kind of thing. Without being kind of cruel or anything, it's that, but it's a whole new language, literally. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe at the end, or somewhere at the beginning of the web page somewhere, like a little glossary of what these words mean, because not everybody knows what these are. And then at least then you could look and go, gamma scalping. That's when you, well, delta neutral, but you go, that's when you use by market makers and this bit here, and you go, aha, and it says gamma. Well, gamma scalping is where you take it off, like a scalping. I'm guessing, like when you scalp somebody, and then you go, well, what's delta? And you look at things, delta's to do with that, and you go, right, cool. Then and then it's easier, I would say, to help the person. That was close. What the hell's that? Illiquid? Illiquid. My goodness me. It was a 50-50 attempt. It was like, which one could it be? I thought, no, it can't be the end of the training session, because that's not a day order, because that could be like something that's happened literally on the same day. Is that a day order? Obviously it wasn't. Oh Lord. Woohoo! If only, yes, please. Okay. My video goes viral. If only. That's fantastic. I mean, the worst thing is, not worst thing, but the funny thing is, I am a YouTuber. So the fact that I'm actually playing this, and it's yeah. Have I just made a load of money? Woohoo, I'm rich. And again, it's this bit here has jumped. So there's something a bit screwy with the questions, because I'm just doing two things at once here. Just bear me a second. So I'm just shutting that down there. Yeah, save. So the thing is, when I selected the thing and up came the thing, and I've made this money, then I've gone to the next grade. This instantly selected. So you need to look at this thing somewhere. Oh, bollocks. I thought that would be... Yes, yes, I'm learning. I read that earlier on about the Delta and the ATM. Believe it or not, that's right. I remember something. Yes. And the reason why I know the 100 is because that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the normal amount of shares you can normally buy. Back in the dawn of time, since dinosaurs ruled the earth, it used to be like 1 share you could buy, or 10. But then they kind of like, I think, realised that kind of rubbish, and they go, no. They can only buy in stocks for 100. I think that's what it is. If I'm not right, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I heard about that, and at least in this country, so I'm assuming it's worldwide. Oh, I'm doing well. Ah, no. See, I've picked B. Right? It'll still be on the next one. But luckily I've gained that one. So that's good. But that's what I'm saying. So although I selected B, the next question, which I didn't even have a chance to look at, which is this one, it instantly selected B. So there's a little bit screwy when your pop-up appears, which is nice. It's a fun thing to have for the game. But it then links it to the next question. The next question's already pre-linked, pre-selected, which is a bit... Something needs editing there. Oh, it's like, God, I'm so close to that one. I was like, no, it can't be that one. It's got to be this one. The slidey of this thing needs to be a bit longer for this question. This question's, by the time I had to skim through some of these things here before this came along. So for this question, maybe make the timer a bit slower, double it for the timer. I didn't have time to read any of this stuff. I don't even know what any of this stuff is. I didn't have time to read it anyway. Oh, God. Alright, that's B. So I think I was right. And then it's clicked B again. So there's another one that went a bit weird. So... I don't even know what this means. Okay, let's go for A. Oh, I was right. A strangle uses different stripe. A strangle and a straddle. Just like a whole new world out there. No wonder everyone needs AI to trade. I don't even know what this means. I don't have any questions. I think there were 20, but I'm on 26, so... Am I not? Oh. Oh, bloody hell. It's just like, no. I thought there were 20 questions, or maybe there's more. So I'm just reading some of the comments here at the bottom. Yeah, okay, that's maths. Yeah, that's why I was with one of the questions. I don't know how many questions there are. Yep. Oh, what? No. I've got a double A. Get in there. But I'm on. There were 20 questions. Am I? Is it because I'm still got money? I'm still going. This game could last a lot longer than I'm on. Okay. Yep. You pay what you've asked for. Ah. I think it was. I thought the premium one would be the one. Oh, we have the peg order earlier on. Yeah, the NBA BO. Oh my god. Well, I'm still not touched my 1 million, thank you very much. Yeah. Isn't that also the same amount of money that you can do to confirm your bank works? Can I click this buy? Oh, so I can buy some stuff. All right, let's buy some stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy some gold. Can I got anything to sell? Wait, my gold's gone up already? I'll have 2 of those, thank you very much. I'll have 1 of them and all. Right, let's return to the game. Let's crock on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, really? But, okay. Oh, it's theta. I don't even know what theta is. I don't know. Let's go with this one. Oh, no way. Just lost some money. How's my assets doing? Okay. Ugh. True. Yes. Oh. Something appeared but disappeared quickly. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do this now because I want to just get... I'm going to stop soon in a minute because I don't know how long the game will go. I don't know if it keeps going until you run out of money. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I failed. Oh, come on. 48% ain't bad for me. For somebody who's never done this stuff before. I got 24 correct, 26 wrong. Hey, come on. Come on. I've got 1,738,000. You know, in the UK, that's about 50 quid. Because our exchange is crap. But, yeah. Okay. Let me just move so I can drop... I can't drop that down. I was hoping to drop that down a bit. I'll give you my honest answer. A review. I liked it. Now, bear in mind that it's something that I've never done before in my life. I've never done trading. I don't even know anything to do with trading or any of that stuff. I know that there is trading, and I know there's usually those computer screens that you look at and you're like, I have no idea what the hell's going on, but people do. People can sit at home and trade. It's not like the old days where you had to go to a stockbroker and say, can you put something on for, I don't know, trading something other, and they did it all for you, and then you got nothing back because they took all the percentages. It's not like that these days. You can all do it in your home. You can do it on your computer, on your phone. So it is like that. And people do want to get into it because, especially with the world that it is at the moment, why not? But then, of course, you know, it's like anything. There's always a risk. But I like the way that this is done. As you notice, there were some things I could get. You can kind of figure it out. Some things you just like have no idea what that means. And that's what I'm saying, that maybe a glossary... Is there a glossary here? Maybe here. I don't know. But I'm thinking a glossary. You know, a glossary like what was it? ATM. Obviously, everyone thinks of cash machines or the pick and all this kind of stuff. But having just like what it is, like the delta is this, theta is this. At least then when you do this and you're like, well, I don't really know, I think I've got something right or whatever, but I'm still confused, you can click on here, click in here, and in here would be so I'm just looking there to see for what else there was. In here would be a glossary, and you go, oh right, okay. So you go in there, you read it, and think, so that's it. Then if you kind of read maybe that, you might think, well, I'll have another go, see if I can get a bit better now that I know what am I understanding the words. Let me have a go. And then you have a go after reading the glossary, as it were, and you go, right, now I know what that means. Yes, and then you can expand yourself and get your knowledge to move forward and actually do it yourself, if you see what I mean. That's what I would suggest there. The weird thing was where sometimes I collect, this is A, B and C, I clicked B for whatever question it was, popped up something saying I've won some money, not won some money, but you know, I've got some money or I've lost some money. But when you clicked OK to drop it off, the next question has already appeared. And if I selected B on the previous question, it was already selecting B on this question. So you were basically, there were questions that I could not get because they'd already been answered for me as soon as I clicked OK and it went back on. So there's something there, something a bit screwy, so that when the pop-up appears, it's auto-selecting the answer to the next question that the person hasn't even seen yet with the answer that they gave for the previous one. So if they pick C, then it'll pick C for the next one. You know what I mean? So there's that. Maybe some of your I can't remember if they were, but a lot of the answers were mostly A and B's, I would say. Not all of them, but majority of them were the A and B. So maybe put some of the, like, flipping around a bit, maybe. I know it's already been written, I know that, but I'm just saying for future, another version or something like that. I don't know how easy it is to edit this stuff, because I haven't got a clue. But other than that, I really liked it. I like the fact that I made some money. Yay! Especially when my video went viral. That's even better. I mean, that's what I want. I've got loads of videos. If any want to go viral, that's great. But there you go. But yeah, it was a very good. It is a good game. I didn't know if it was a game. I didn't know if it was just like a Q&A question and that would be about it. But it's not. It's a proper game. What's the difference between playing this and playing a game on Steam that does exactly the same thing? Nothing. It's just that it's on a web page. You won't find it on Steam, but you don't need to find it on Steam. You got it here. If you're into it, you can find this, and you know, there you go. So yeah, this is the bit here, the timer thing. So it wasn't for all of them, but there was one that had the question was like 3 lines down, and then the answers were like 2 lines across or something. And by the time I had to kind of skim the question really quickly and go to the next one, because I had no idea, because the timer was going along. So I think that for some of them the timer is fine for me, but some people might find it a bit too fast. Maybe drop it down by half the speed. But even so, when with that one that had the huge amount of question, you know, like 3 lines for the question, by the time you actually fully read it and you think, well, okay, I'm reading this, I understand what this is, I know what that is, yep, I'm not too sure about that, but by the time you've read that, it's already gone to the next question. So you need to look at that maybe for the length of the question, but make the length of the timer longer than the size of the question, if you know what I mean. But other than that, yeah, it's fine. Obviously I've got music off. I don't know if there's music on or music off. I've turned it off because I tend not to have music on for stuff. But there we go. Yeah, so do I recommend playing this game? Yes. I think that if you're into this stuff, why not? I mean, if you know what this stuff is, then you're like, well, I don't need an app to do this because I do this in my day job. Well, yeah, but if you don't, if you just sort of dabble in it a little bit, but you don't really know much about it, you know, this is something to, even if you are curious about it and you think, well, I don't know, let's have a go. You know, I never did get to sell my gold because by the time I was about to buy some gold, I've run out of money. And then when I got my money back, I didn't realise I could actually buy any gold. But there you go, you can. There is order options board here. I haven't gone for it, but there you go. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed watching this game review. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me your thumbs up if you liked this video. Leave a comment below. Have you played this game? Like I say, it's not something on Steam. I'm not going to link. Well, I'm going to link it at the bottom. But what I'm going to do is, because it's a website as opposed to Steam, and there's nothing against the person who's created it. I've done this with a couple of other web pages I've got when I've done like my opinion videos. I'm going to make the thing unclickable, so you'd have to copy and paste it and then type in the I think I don't know how I'm doing at the moment, either with the X's or the W's, I can't remember. But I'm going to edit it so you cannot click on it. The reason why is I had this on one of my game reviews, where the original game came from somewhere else. It came from Steam, but then linked to the homepage. But the homepage kind of got taken over by someone else. They couldn't afford the money to keep it going, so they just like left it to go back and ruin. And then it had loads of bots on, like viruses and stuff on it. It was just like, yeah, my YouTube kind of like flagged it for me. I was like, shit. So that's why I won't link this. I'll link it, but not so it'll be clickable. You'll have to copy and paste it and edit it so you can play it. But I mean, you can read it here. There it is. That's exactly what it is. That's an L, by the way, capital AI options trader. Anyway, like I say, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Give me your thumbs up and all that stuff. And yeah, okay. Well, thank you and goodbye.